Hey everybody, Dragonwind here. I have a project share. I'm sharing a junk journal that I made. It is calling it the Orange Journal for now because I don't really have a name for it. But I used a lot of orange elements in it. Here's the cover. It's a leaf from Alicia. Came just in time. I wasn't sure how I was going to decorate the cover. And here along the spine, I used some ribbon from Holly. And this is brown leather along the spine. And that's the back. The back is just plain striped paper from the Prima Pack that I just recently acquired. Some ribbon. You can see the ribbon hanging up top and here on the side. I haven't decided how I'm going to close it. Got kind of chunky on me. This measures, I use a 6x6 pad. It measures 5, I want to say 5.5 or 5 3/4 by 3. I just wanted to try to use the entire 6x6 sheet. I used most of it. Just had to trim a little bit off the bottom. For the cover, I used Priority Mailbox to make the cover. See at the top, I left the corrugated cardboard. I left it showing at the bottom and along the sides. You can still see the cardboard. Here, this orange fringe is a piece of orange burlap that I had. Cut a strip, frayed the edge, and put along the side there. And for my end papers on the inside, I used some more of that Prima paper. And that's that same sheet. And along this spine, or on this edge, I used some more ribbon from Holly. Messing people's names up this morning. And these ribbons here are from tags that are inside here. And I use those same ribbons. What was left over, I use the same ones that are along this edge and along this edge here for some continuity. This ended up being a lot of fall colors. Orange and browns and a little bit of green. For the paper, I used some parchment paper and some cream colored or yellow. I think it might be a pale yellow printer paper. Did not do a lot of decorating in here. And I got some some of my coffee papers that I made in here too. So that's the first page. It says write. Cut that out of a magazine. Be inspired. Cut that out of a magazine as well. I didn't decorate every single page. I'm selling this, and I want people to have actual room to write. I wish I had a better camera. I did come up in the kitchen to get better light though. Hopefully you can see it a little better. Here's some of the coffee paper here. I just left the coffee paper plain. You can see it. See it. You can't really tell, but It came out pretty good, actually, my coffee papers. This was just plain white printer paper. This is amazing. Some more coffee paper here. Okay, here I made a belly band on this page. And I made a little booklet. And I just glued a picture on it. Made a little booklet with some orange notepad paper that I had. Just sewed some, and I used some book pages for end paper. Then I used some brown material to cover it. So it's journals within journals. But here's the a little cool feature that I added. In those first few pages, stopping here, this last coffee page, are just regular single pages. This first page, where the book starts, where the book is rather, I made trifolds. Let me try and get this in frame. I made these trifolds. So you flip it inward that way, and then you flip it back closed. So you get more writing room that way. Most of these pages are trifolds. Some are decorated. I just put a little bit of color up there. It's another trifold. There's a picture. And there's a picture of a hand on the inside. This is another trifold. It's a picture peeking up from the bottom. Now this one, I put another belly band. And here's where that ribbon is showing. I tucked one of my little matchbook journals, cut it down smaller. One of my little matchbook journals. And I made this little tag. It's just plain white on the back. This is one of the strips of paper that Alicia sent me. And I just stuck that in there inside the little journal. Stuck it in the belly band so that the ribbon can peek out from the top. And it's just a little page. Here's a tuck spot. Now this I cut from another Prima pack. It was the Craftsman paper pack, I want to say. Trifold also. Just put a picture in. There's the other side of the book page. You can see I scalloped the edge of these pages. This page, and this is a trifold also. Just got this little half a face. So when you close the, you got that there. And I use a piece from the magazine, picture, some eyes. And that's just a picture of an orange I cut from a magazine. And this page is trifold also with the orange. There's the other eye. The other side is the eyebrow of the other lady on the other side. This is just plain parchment trifold. Here's another trifold. There's a picture here. And on the inside of this trifold, I have another belly band and another matchbook journal. And this one, pages are coffee stained. And I made this tag out of some Halloween cardstock that I had. And I covered it with a piece of silk. I had some silk that I cut up from a shirt that I don't wear anymore, a silk shirt, and I covered it. You can still see the letters from the paper peeking through. I like the way that turned out. So that goes in the belly band. And again, I tucked the tag in because the tags aren't very long, but I tuck them in the book so that they can stick up from the top. And that's trifold. Trifold, this one's plain, I think. Nope. Got a face peeking up from the bottom of this one on the inside of the trifold. I'm sorry I'm going so slow. My nails grew. But yeah, it's plain. There's nothing in there. Here's another book page. I'll glue the face on that one. So trifold here, just plain paper. Here's the book page, and here is another belly band page, another booklet. See the booklets, the brown ones are as long as the page. I just put a little piece of scrap here from Alicia. There's a picture from a magazine. This trifold. There's another piece of scrap from Alicia. She sent me stuff that was like, I needed to use it immediately. Here's that other page. And here's a scrap from Alicia also. In this trifold, I used a scrap on all three parts of it. And the other half of this picture. That one's plain. No, that's the other half of the picture. This is a different picture. Okay, this one, I made a little tuck spot for a pocket. I didn't really close it over here on this side because it's on the inside. It's closed on this side. And these are two cutouts from the Prima Craftsman pack also. That one and that one. I try to keep this gender neutral. I know men don't really care for ribbons. Well, some men don't. But they're plaid. So I figured I might be able to get away with it. It says inspiring. This is a trifold also. There's another page of just a picture peeking up from the bottom. Trifold. That one's plain trifold. Now, okay. This is the page I was waiting to get to right here. Okay. So, I cut a lot of things out of magazines, right? And you know how when you get a magazine, it comes with those perfume samples in it? A little, well, I I'm gonna open it now. I'm not gonna open it all the way. But I put a perfume sample in there and it smells really good. So when you open the book, it has a smell like this perfume. I believe the perfume is Chloe. And that was the last trifold where this perfume is. It's the last trifold. The rest of these are just single pages. Single page. Okay, my camera stopped recording for some reason. I stopped at this page. I'm almost done. Secrets. And after secrets, I have some coffee paper. And it says private. You know, I get all of my words from magazines. All of them. Or stickers, if I have them. This one says personal. And the very last page, this is the very last page here, is a pocket. It's a side pocket. I made this little tag. I had some stickers. I made this little tag from a piece of orange cardstock that Alicia sent to me. I already had holes punched in it, 3 holes punched in it, so I cut them and made some short tags to fit into this pocket. Now with this, I didn't have a piece of brown ribbon that I really wanted to use for this. Because as I said, I tried to keep it gender neutral. I think I did okay, except for the ribbon. But, you know, if I take the tags out, it'll be pretty gender neutral. This is not a Halloween journal, by the way. It's just, I like skulls. My sister gave me this material about 2 years ago. And I did not have an opportunity to use it on anything. It's kind of furry. I don't know if you can see it. It's furry. It's very cool. Very, very cool. That goes into that little side pocket. And here, for the pocket, what I did was I stapled the side shut, and I covered my staples with the shelving grip material that I mentioned in another video. And I coffee dyed it. It was white. I coffee dyed it. I sat it in a bowl of coffee overnight and pulled it out, let it air dry. And it came out this dingy, grungy color. It's almost the same color as the cardboard. So that worked out pretty good. I think it looks okay. And on the back, I have this picture of this actress whose name I can never remember. You can see her. Can you see her? Can't remember her name. But I chose the picture because she's in an orange dress and she's a redhead. So fit with my theme. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any ideas for closures, I would really appreciate it because as you can see, it got pretty chunky on me. It's because I have those little journals tucked in there. It doesn't really want to lay flat. So it got pretty chunky. Oh, and the way I bound it, I did not sew these pages together. Let me see if you can see. I didn't sew the pages together. What I did was I put them all together. I mean, you know, I put them in the order that I wanted them in, singly, on top of one another. And I used an ace bandage along the spine of the pages. I let that dry overnight. And then I just glued it to the spine. And I glued the first page down, just like if you're making a regular journal. I glued the first page down to the inside cover, and then I covered it with my scrap zip paper. It's in there really good. So there's a little tip If I had a better camera, I would do a tutorial, but I don't. So I'm almost done with this. It's just about done. I just want to put something along this piece of leather here. I want to put another piece of this orange burlap. I'm going to put it on the outside here for a little color on the back. And plus I have a glue mistake right there that I want to cover. So, as I said, guys, thanks for watching. Blessed be.